Hello, this is Sian Shaw, Senior Lecturer at Anglia Ruskin University. This is the seventh and final training video in how to use the Myprogress application. In this video, I will be demonstrating the Mentor version of the Myprogress web-based site. So the Mentor will already have registered with the student and created an account. That could have either been done on the tablet or on the web-based app via the student's username and email address. On completion of that, you as a mentor will receive a welcome email to whichever email address you used on your student's account. What you need to do is look and find what your username is, and you will also find the link to Myprogress in that email. So I'm just going to copy the password, and the next thing I'm going to do is go to the link. I'll just sign out so we can actually see from the beginning where it starts. So I need to put the password in, and the last thing I need to do is put in my username and log on. So this is the Mentor site. The first thing I'd like you to do as a mentor is to find a photograph of yourself and upload it. So to put a photograph in, you need to go to Edit Profile. You can change the password if you want to. This is where you can change your password and you can confirm it. And then what you need to do is choose an image. So you can go to your photographs, whichever image you like. I'm just maybe see if I can see something a bit better. Why not take that one? And then we can upload the image. And now there's an image. It's not of me, but there's an image which will be of you. So I can go back to home. The next thing you might want to see is if there are any student assessments. If there are new assessments, there'll be a red alert bar here telling you that you've got some assessments which you haven't read. I have already read my assessments, but I can actually go and see what's in my completed assignments. And here you'll see that there is a student that I'm mentoring has completed some assessments. So all the assessments that I've completed and verified with my email address have been uploaded onto my mentor account. I can have a look and see what's been going on. So I can check the grades that have been given. I can print it if I want, but I can't really see any reason why you'd actually want to print the assessment. So you can review what you've written, although by the time it's been uploaded to you, you can't now change that. It's actually been verified. And here you should see your name and your email address. So that's the mentor's name and email address. You will have a picture of the student here. So this is your student's picture, which will help you recognise who you have been reviewing. You can also have a look and see if there's any comments from the tutor, and you can see here that this student's tutor has given some feedback on this particular assessment. So we can return to the assessments if we want to. And have a look at all the assessments the students done. So that's all the assessments the students actually completed, and you can go through all of them and have a look. Let's go through another one. There's nothing in that one. When you want to leave that student, you need to just click on this little cross. That takes you back to view completed assessments. We can also go back to the home screen. So you can choose to see if you've got any more students with assessments. I just want to go back to the students again because there's some things that I didn't actually point out. If we go to this student's account, so this has taken me to the whole student's account. The other thing you can actually have a look under is the feedback section. So that will show me if there's any feedback from the tutor. You can have a look to see if there's any reflections from the students. This student hasn't got any reflections at the moment. The other thing you can actually go in and have a look at is the framework completion report and the timesheet. There isn't any timesheets at the moment, I don't think, but we'll just double check. But you'll be able to see if the student's got any timesheets in this section. The other thing is in this framework's completion report, you will be able to view, there isn't a mapping on this one, but for your students you'll actually see a list under here of all the assessments to be completed, and the assessments that have been completed will actually have a tick by them. So you'll be able to identify which ones you've completed and which ones you still need to complete. So it's definitely useful to check through the framework completion report and the timesheet report. So we can leave that student again. If you've got more than one student, then you'll have different students in this list. And you'll be able to view not only the assessments that you've completed for that student, but all the assessments that have been completed by that student, whether it's the trainee mentor or the co-mentor or assessments that have been completed in previous placements. There won't be really any assessments for you to complete because we don't have those at Anglia Ruskin University. So we can sign out now, and that leaves the system. So that's the final session on the Myprogress app. If you have any questions or concerns, then do contact the help desk on myprogress@anglia.ac.uk.